team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. They'll run with the Rutgers man, Kyle Monunga. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. CD, always more eyes on these night games, and they started it off nicely there on that run.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. Don't think for a second these players don't know and understand that. They want to impress their peers across the league. They also want to win the ball game. That's the way to get things going.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing is Williams. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is it still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat like the guys
I like
in the
that.
circle?
I like that. Yeah, just take that little extra weight off of him and start to play freely.
And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Third and 8. Looking to throw is Williams. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Bobby Brown coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4th. And here's a very low line drive. Almost whiffed on it. And that'll cross midfield here, not by much. Out of bounds just on the other side of the 50. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48.
45, white.
The play fake. Now Young. That'll be caught right side by the rookie receiver. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Young, he's going to change it up.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Ready.
They go play action here on 1st down. That caught by Trimble. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
That's another Panthers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They run here with Rico Dowdle. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Tommy Trimble, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Panthers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. The extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as he'll get him down shy of the 20. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
That's an early scrambler that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Now he's free to midfield. And all the way down to the 41-yard line. It's a gain of 35.
That's why you call a screen. You want to catch a defense over-committing. Plenty of space available, and that matched up perfectly. What a convoy he got downfield to pick up big yardage on that play.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Here's Williams. And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 13-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
First down, Chicago.
They'll run Manungai. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Westy.
Running is Manungai. And he will fight his way in. Not giving up there. And he's got a Bears touchdown. Kyle Manungai. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bears are an extra point away from evening this one up. Santos with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind.
Picked off by Deshaun Wright inside the 20. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. Well, Charles, as a defender yourself who made a few of those plays back in your day, I know you know there's no better feeling than a pick 6 for a defender.
And the big thing is when you take it and you realize you're out there and you got a great chance to score, not to get overexcited and have one of the yard lines trip you up, or the turf monsters we used to call it, knock you down before you get to the end zone. That didn't happen on that play. He carried it home.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. That is caught. McMillan with it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
97.
And the Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Rail, yellow. Black shot. Set.
Young to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And that was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Are you kidding me? Really? Are you kidding me?
Ready.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Set. Hut. 50. Green. Six. Mega. Ready.
Now Young. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 22-yard line.
That's good.
Drill,
For the
52.
Panthers, first down.
Ready.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Young quickly to the flat. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Panthers, first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
52.
Now
Blaster.
Young going to move them around.
Ready.
They'll look to throw again. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line.
Hand the ball.
So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
13-yard line.
Hut, hut.
Young. Got a man and he hits him in stride. A 10-yard completion, but still now facing 3rd and goal.
Shot. 17.
It's now 3rd down.
Downward. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. Well, let's see what they do. They're knocking on the door here in the 2nd quarter.
And you know what you look at on your play sheet? Your 2-point conversion plays, because you've drawn up a number of them in today's football. You don't just have 1 or 2 for the game. You have more like 6 or 7. Which one do you like here? Because that's essentially what you're going for right now. That spot of the field, call one of those and go get 6.
Now Young on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They try to throw on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Chicago defense able to come up with a goal line stand. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Here's a 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Well, that turned out better than most of the passes he could have thrown on that snap. The coverage downfield was excellent, but the containment close to home left him a backdoor escape, and they paid dearly for not locking up.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And Santos yanked that one a bit. No good. Wide to the left for Santos. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
One of the few things that hasn't gone right in this first half. They had a chance there for late points, but this one winds up off the mark.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
95.
1 second, all that remains.
Set.
Final play of the half, Young. And his throw's going to be incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go. 33. Yellow. Hut.
It's Young off play action. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Young. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Kevin Byard, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raider, gets the sack.
It's now 3rd down.
Here now a 3rd and 20.
Set. Ready. Red. 38. Set.
Young will set to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Set.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Second and 10 now, 3rd quarter from Charlotte.
Down. Set.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And this will be caught at the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big play there for Carolina. And even 40 yards.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Ready, break. Red, cycle. Let's go now. 6, 10 black.
Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Ready.
They'll throw again. Young. Wide open receiver complete. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Jimmy Horn Jr., 30 yards. And the Panthers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that should change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
To the air, Williams. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Working out of the gun, Williams. Targeting Moore. He's got him on the crossing pattern. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Charles, to move the chains that time, they had to complete it into double coverage, and they got it done.
And it's never easy overcoming multiple defenders, but he sure made it look simple. Found the right spot to exploit and won his one-on-two matchup.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. They'll run here with Monangai. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Back to throw. Williams. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Bobby Brown, his second sack of the night.
It's third down. Third and less than a yard.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Looking to throw. Williams. He'll try and do this himself. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ballgame. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
Throwing. Young. It's complete on a bubble screen. That's Sanders. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
12 at the 39-yard line.
Shot ready. 60 red. 60 red. Watch out now.
Young here, you can see, changing the play.
Set cut.
Now Young. Off play action. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. A big play needed, no doubt. Third and long.
Down. Green jet 50. Green. Set.
Now here's Young. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. But Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
Set. Ready. Ready.
Here's Young. Into the hands of Sanders. Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so, but it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
47-yard line.
Ready.
Here's
play.
a 2nd and 7.
10 cycles. Here we ready.
Young to throw. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over it that time, but it's going to lead to third down. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
Ready.
Back to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue, 32. Set.
Young. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. Wow.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
Here's Young. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. So they're able to throw it in for the two-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball's going to come out to the 40. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. He's back to throw. Williams looking to do it himself. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Here's 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
Williams pass intercepted.
Okay, right.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's go now. Black 40. Claw.
Young,
10.
he's going to change it up.
Right. White. Ready.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. To the left side, he's got McMillan. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
On the ready.
Here is 3rd and quite a ways.
Steal. Black. Set.
Young to throw. That's over the middle to his tight end Sanders. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the 1st. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Young to throw on fourth. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. So a big one coming now for Cairo Santos.
A 74-yard attempt.
And they fake it. They pitch to the tight end.
Well, Charles, we were treated to an excellent game today, capped off by that second half comeback. This was a joy to watch.
Entertaining for us, not so much to the team who led at halftime and now is leaving here knowing that they let a win slip through their fingers. Tough one for them to carry home.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Panthers are winners here as we say so long from Charlotte.